Welcome to the Guided Hearts podcast, where we dive deep into faith, purpose, and the journey of becoming who God has called us to be. I am your host, Nono, and today we're talking about something that affects so many of us: comparison. It's a trap, a thief of joy, and a hindrance to our purpose. But today we're breaking free. Now let's get into it. Have you ever scrolled through social media and felt like you weren't doing enough? Like someone else is further ahead, more successful, more blessed? Well, you're not alone. Comparison is one of the enemy's greatest tools to distract and discourage us. But here's the truth: God has a unique path for you, and no one else can walk it but you. Let's start with Galatians 6 verse 4 to 5. Pay careful attention to your own work, for then you will get the satisfaction of a job well done, and you won't need to compare yourself to anyone else, for we are each responsible for our own conduct. This scripture reminds us that our race is ours. When we focus on our lane, we find joy, contentment, and purpose. Now, one of the dangers of comparison is that comparison breeds insecurity and resentment. It makes us feel like we're not enough. Think of Saul and David. Saul was so consumed with David's success that he lost sight of his own position as king. Instead of leading, he let jealousy destroy him. Have you ever felt so distracted by someone else's success that you missed your own blessings? Well, the only way to not compare yourself is to embrace your unique path. Your journey is handcrafted by God. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 reminds us that He has plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Look at Joseph. His journey was filled with betrayal, slavery, and imprisonment, but every step was leading to his purpose. What seemed like setbacks were actually setups. Now, I want you to do this for me. Take a moment to list 3 things that make your journey unique. What has God brought you through that shapes your own personal testimony? What is your track record with God? When we begin to shift our mindset from comparison to celebration, we will start to understand why it is important to own your own lane. Instead of envying others, celebrate them. When we genuinely cheer for others, we open ourselves to more blessings. Romans 12 verse 15, rejoice with those who rejoice. The next time you feel the urge to compare, stop and thank God for your own journey. Then encourage someone else on theirs. Today, I challenge you to let go of comparison and embrace your unique path. God doesn't make mistakes. He created you with a purpose, and your story isn't meant to look like anyone else's. If this episode blessed you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Follow Guided Hearts on all our platforms, and let's continue this journey together. Until next time, stay in your lane and trust God's plan.